in the account of the host. Signing in. You click the schedule. Click here, topic. What's the title of your activity? Then you have to type it in the topic. Let's say it's, for example, online prayer meeting. And then next, when will it happen? Let's say it will happen July 28th. And then what time? Let's say 2 o'clock p.m. How many hours will it last? Prayer meeting usually lasts for 3 hours, but do not worry if it exceeds for 3 hours, because as long as the host doesn't end it, then it will not end. Meeting ID, please tick generate automatically. Password, do we need a password? Do we really need a password? Are they answering for that? It's up to you. But when using a password, it actually gives a feeling to the invitee that the activity is exclusive. If walang password, it doesn't sound like it's a private gathering or it's a special gathering, but with the password, it feels like you're trusted with the password and you have to really join, or you're urged to join. So the password, let's say KKBBH. That's okay. Next, just tick off and everything in other calendars. And then we schedule. Easy as that. Easy as that. Now you have the Zoom room link or the Zoom meeting ID. What do we do next? We send it to our brothers and sisters whom we want to invite to our activity. We copy it to the clipboard. Done. And then you send it via Messenger. Then you go paste it. But please don't send everything. Please don't send everything that you have copied, because that's a lengthy invitation and that will be confusing to your invitee. So what you do next is you delete the first line. What would be seen first is the title of the activity, and then the link should remain so that it's easy and convenient to tap. And then the meeting ID, of course, and the passcode. And the rest after that, delete everything. So that's it. You can only see 3 parts. That's shorter and that's better, right? And that's how you create a Zoom room link and how you send it to your brothers and sisters. Don't forget to send it. Ayan. That's the first step. This is how you open the link. You go to the Zoom app, then you just simply click Start. And there you go, you join with computer audio. Then you wait for your brothers and sisters to come in. You can see people are waiting in the room, in the waiting room, so you have to admit them all. Just click Admit All. If you want to add a co-host, just search for the person who will be your co-host. Click More Options, click Make Co-host, and then you're done. This is how you spotlight the video. You can either do it here in the upper tab or here in the right tab. So you just click More and then Spotlight Video, like this. If you want to cancel, just click Cancel the Spotlight Video. When the prayer meeting will start, you have to mute everybody, so you just click Mute All. Now, assuming that we will be having our praise and worship, if you plan to share a video song, or a song video then you just have to share screen it and play the video.
Strength of high heaven, sun and moon shining, flame in my heart. Rising, I thank you, mighty and strong.
And after you stop sharing your screen or the video, you will then be back to the gallery view. So during the prophecy part, we are usually using the raise hand button. So those who wanted to share a prophecy will raise their hand, and as a tech team, you just have to spotlight their video, whoever is raising their hand. Oops, not that kind of raising hand. And after you have clicked the spotlight video, don't forget to unmute the person who will be giving the prophecy. After the person is done saying his or her prophecy, you will have to mute the person again, lower his hand, and proceed to the next person who is raising his or her hand. Unmute the person, mute the person, and click lower hand. And redo the steps all over again.
We spotlight the video of the person who raised his or her hand, unmute her or him, allow her to speak, mute the person, and click lower hand. And that's how you control the prophecy part of a prayer meeting.
Before we proceed to the next few parts, let's have a short recap. Are you ready? Let's see if you're listening. What did we do earlier and what were the few things that we have discussed? Easy. Number 1, created a link. Number 2, what? We discovered on how to start or open a meeting and then admit people. Third, Gidaw, what to do when you need a co-host. Fourth, how to spotlight the person. Fifth, appear. Kidding. What to do when a prayer meeting starts. How to mute, how to share screen. And sixth, the latest one, what to do during a prophecy. Let's recap what are the 4 easy steps to do during a prophecy. Number 1, spotlight the person raising a hand. Number 2, unmute. Number 3, after he or she is done speaking, we. And lastly, lower his or her hand. Click lower hand. If you got it, virtual claps for you. Let's go to the next few parts.
How do we share the screen in Zoom? You just click this button found below. It's color green. And then you click what screen would you like to share. As for CYA, we are sharing either a screen, it's either a PowerPoint, a photo, or a video. If you would like to share a PowerPoint, you have to open the song first so that it would not be distracting that people will see you opening the PowerPoint and then sharing it. We advise you to find the song first, so you have to know the list of songs beforehand as a tech team. For example, the song is Song of Ascent. You have to make it full screen, Shift F5, and then you go back to Zoom, share screen, and then you choose this one, the one na full screen already, not the one nga wala pa na full screen, so that it would not be distracting in the eyes of the people worshiping, okay? You just click it, and then you share it. That's it. That's how you share it. You go next. If it will not work, please use your mouse. Gets? How about in sharing a video? So stop share muna. So after the song, you have to really stop share. When you'd like to share a video, you have to open it first in VLC or whatever player you want to use, but make sure it's already full screen. Again, in general, you have to open all the things you have to share so that it would not be distracting in the eyes of people. You have, when you want to open it, and then the process of playing it, make sure everything is ready. The first thing that you have to do, share computer sound so that the audio will be heard, and then optimize screen sharing for video clips so that the quality will adjust according to the bandwidth of your internet. Then you simply click the VLC player, and then you'd like to play your video. Are you still with me? I hope you are. Please stay with us. It's loading. Yan. You can either share a photo in 2 ways. Whether you open the screen in the photos window, as easy as that. But if you want na walang borders, you can put it in the PowerPoint. You can put the photo in the PowerPoint and simply flash the PowerPoint. That means you have to full screen it first. Go back to the Zoom meeting, share screen a photo using PowerPoint, and then you open the PowerPoint slideshow. And then that's how you share a photo using the PowerPoint. And then the next thing that the tech team has to do is going FB Live via Zoom. Click these more options at the bottom right, which is 3 dots. You simply choose Live on Facebook. And then a browser will appear which will prepare your live streaming. In order to go FB Live, your Zoom account must be a pro account. That means we have to buy it for an amount. But don't worry, your leaders will take care of that. So this will appear in the browser. You simply choose Live, Share on a page you manage. So you must be an admin of the page, of the CYA page of your chapter in order to go FB Live. But sometimes, if you only prefer in a group, then share in a group. Share in your timeline, that means in your own FB account. So let's choose Share on a page you manage. You have to choose which page. So for us, that would be Christ Youth in Action CDO. And then we click next, and the FB live streaming will be prepared like this. And there you go. After that, clicking next, this will appear. We must put a title for our event. Online prayer meeting. and say, join us. You click go live and then you're done. You're live on Facebook. And the very last step or the very least optional that you'd like to do in Zoom is recording your meeting. So it's up to you if you want to record your Zoom meeting or not. Because if you go FB Live, it's automatically recorded, like it's a recording already. But if you're instructed to record your meeting, then this is how you do it. Just click this button record and then you choose whether you record on your computer or on the cloud. Cloud means on your Zoom storage is only a limited storage. Recording on your computer, if you think that it will take up some storage on your device, then it's okay not to. But if you have a lot of storage, then it's very okay too. When you record the computer, it will then show recording. If you want to pause it, just pause it. And if you want to stop it, you stop it. And then after the meeting will be closed, the recording will then be saved automatically. Easy as that! Easy as that! You are such a good tech person.